In order to complete formal education for Python programming language course, starting with basics, moving forward with methods and finishing with object-oriented, I created additional file. It's demonstration file. It's called IT Industry Management Python Demo. Anybody can use it to understand Python programming languages, divide and conquer algorithm. First of all, this is the main body. We're going to be calling for business demo functions. This time, we're going to be using exception handling using try, except, catch an error, else, and final statement block. First of all, we're going to try to execute this programming code part. In case of code error, we're going to be printing this line, else we're going to be printing another line, and finally, anyway, we're going to be printing procedural code completed and exception. Here we start with printing exception block execution started, and we're going to be finishing with exception block execution ended here. Let's review what we're going to be calling. 4 functions: self-presentation with 1 parameter, client name with 2 parameter, print client name estimated, and here we're going to be calling this function calculate income with 3 parameters here, and finally stock price to demonstrate looping abilities. Let's go to self-presentation with name Michael. Here, this is a function self-presentation with the name as parameter. In this case, we're going to be using similar to JavaScript and Java. They call it switch case, but in Python it's called match case. We're going to be matching and trying to match these arguments supplied, the name. In case of William, as you can see, we're going to be printing line. In case of Maria, another line, and finally Michael will be, we're going to be print the name supplied here. We're going to be printing additional few lines here. Let's go down, return back. After self-presentation, I'm going to be using client name, Michael Western, going to be supplied. Here's function provide full name, client name with F and last name. And just for demo purposes, I'm using here to randomize our procedural code if-else statement. If and conditions are pretty simple. First name is not null and last name is not null. We're going to be combining a line for output here. Else, obviously something else. Then we're going to be printing client value estimated at and writing converting to string. We're going to be using this outcome, numerical outcome from calculate income. Let's go here. Function calculate income with salary, bonus, and commission arguments. And we're going to be, just to demonstrate once again, we're going to be already returning value as salary plus bonus plus commission. And finally, stock price, we're going to be sending 50 just to demonstrate Python looping abilities, so-called while loop. While stock price less than 200 or equal, we're going to be incrementing here. And if stock price more than 50, we're going to be break. Sub logic. In while loop, there will be sub logic. So once again, I will go up. just a demonstration of Python language abilities. And approximately how you might divide and conquer your logic. Let's go up here. We're gonna be calling this one try. All this we're gonna be executing. And finally, I'm gonna run this Python file. Perfectly ended. Let's see. Here we executed print. Exception block execution started. Here's one function, my name is Michael. Here's two additional lines where. Second function, client name is full name, Michael Weston. Then we function with three parameters here with a returned value converted to string, and final fourth function as a loop with increments. Once it reached $150, it broke out of the loop. And finally, you can create else here. You can create else. You can create additional functionality just for demonstration purposes. And final procedural code completed and execution ended. This is approximately how you might execute and create, divide and conquer your Python programs. I will go slowly and then I will close this session. It's not difficult to use Python language.